wattage for days when the moon won't do. All shine in its place, so you can find your way. Another light won't at your face. I caught lightning in a mason jar, shining with the power of 1,000 stars. Lightning in a mason jar, see it from wherever you are. If you're lost, high up in the mountain tops, I'll leave the light on, and I'll leave the light on. You can come home right now, I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on, I'll leave the light on. However long, however timely,
Bull and the Bartender Show. Welcome on this June 9th, or July
man.
9th. I'm sorry, July 9th.
It's already July, dude.
July. Can you believe that?
It's blowing. Have you handed
Welcome.
my headphones?
I believe I got all the wires crossed correctly.
Yeah, let me put on my headphones here.
As you can see, we have a live camera on our YouTube page. Hold on. Whoa. You're moving the camera, bud.
Oh my gosh. Oh geez, the camera. Yeah, we're totally blaming that on everybody
We'll
else.
get that fixed here in a minute.
That
All
looks
right,
good,
so-
dude. Right there. That's perfect, man.
With the Bull and the Bartender shirt and the Magical Butter shirt.
Magical butter, guys.
Yeah. So anyways, Bulls Radio Lounge, YouTube.com. Just search that, and you'll find all the other shows.
Oh, Pop Smurf, that wasn't me, man. That was Jazz, dude.
Uh,
All I did was grab my headphones. So that wasn't my fault.
We don't put the camera going this way, man, because there's shenanigans going back.
There's all kinds of shenanigans.
Look, I even got my
I can't even
man.
grab my headphones.
I got my Bruce Springsteen straight up.
Hold on, man.
You
I
got that back
swear
on?
Every time I blink, where did that just? How long?
I just put
just
it
threw it
on,
on,
man.
okay.
Yeah.
You just threw it on right now.
This is
At
my
a
show
random
because
time, you just
I
throw
like
that-
sweat back here behind the drum set, so I was like, man.
You sweat
let
that
me-
much?
Everyone, dude, because by the end of this show, man, we've been drinking.
Uh-huh.
I've been drinking today. Today was, man, and it's
Yeah, I
been
got
rainy
rain-
all
I got
day,
rained
man.
out, so I got here a little earlier today.
Well, that's good. Glad to see you, Jazz. You know,
Always.
making that trip. Mark, the bartender, thank you always as well.
Oh, man.
Um,
Glad to see you, buddy. You're looking
man.
quite like,
You said
you're looking fucking Russian, dude. Like,
Do I
I
look-
feel like you could be like the smallest guy in the world strongman contest right now. Cause
Really?
you
Are
look.
you ready to arm wrestle? The arm wrestling competition?
He
You
looks
got
hulky
the-
right now, dude. Look at him. He's got the
He
man
look-
bull.
he
Throw it
look
up,
like-
dude.
he
This
look
music.
like-
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And you look like you're ready to match it with that headband.
Yeah.
I'm getting tuned
What
up,
was
man.
what was the arm wrestling movie with Sylvester Stallone?
Over the top?
Over
That's
the
what
top.
it's called?
yeah.
He was the truck
Yeah.
driver, man.
We all loaded up. Thank you for the answer. It came real quick.
Over the
Definitely
top.
knew yeah.
That's a classic, man. That's
That
is a
movie,
classic.
dude.
Classic,
He's a
definitely
fucking
is a
truck driver,
classic.
and he just wants his kid.
I don't even know the last time I seen that. It was definitely on VHS.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Not the
yeah,
last time I seen that.
Yeah.
Has it? I feel like have you ever seen it come across the TV?
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
What for?
Every
for
once
What
in a
channel-
while,
what-
like
what channel would it have been on?
probably a bit
it'll-
like a TBS, I think.
it'll be on like an odd
Yeah.
channel, dude.
You don't
I
think
feel
so?
like a what's the
Or like an IFC.
country music? What's the
On a
CMT?
CMT,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or what's the Spike TV? That's a Spike TV.
Yeah, that
movie.
might
On
be
a-
a Spike
yeah.
TV.
Is Spike TV still going?
Yeah. Spike TV still
Is
stuff
Spike
on.
still?
Is
Yeah.
there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is there still a Spike TV?
Yeah.
Bro,
It's not called Spike TV though.
what's it called?
The
Paramount?
Oh,
Paramount
so that's
Network,
So
yeah.
that was Spike. Okay.
that was Spike. Yeah.
All right.
Don't even know why it caught the why.
They toned it. They like toned it down pretty hard.
So
from
that's
the,
that's what that Paramount channel is.
Yeah.
Spike
That used to be
That's the
Spike
Spike
TV.
gimmick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Why is that weird?
Because Spike TV was like all men.
That is true.
men
and like
men.
the Paramount channel
Paramount's
is more.
Paramount is like
equal
a movie. Yeah,
skewing.
that's like Hallmark 2.0 ish.
Not really. They've been playing some really good movies. Like
yeah, but
you
when
know.
you hear Paramount, that's like the
Yeah, and they show like man 2.5 Men
Paramount-
all the time,
Paramount.
and
Well, it's probably
they
whatever
own-
their contract is for
they
too.
own
Yeah.
they own the amusement park in Cincinnati.
Paramount.
Paramount.
Or
Oh yeah, the theme
Kings
park over there,
Island.
Kings Island. yeah.
You know what that is?
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to the one in Ohio.
Yeah, that's what. Well, I'm from Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kings Island. That was like the original amusement park. To like, Orlando is okay. Universal is because they got roller coasters.
Yeah, at Islands. Yeah,
Man,
they just opened up that Hogwarts or the Hagrid's one.
Hogwarts.
The
It's too
Hagrid's
much for
one.
me. I don't know.
Fucking
I don't. I've
nerd.
never seen none of the movies. So like.
So you think I'm a nerd because I know what roller coasters in the park?
Hogwarts.
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 It's not-
Are they still Marvel at Universal?
Yeah, they're still Marvel.
Because hold up.
Disney bought
Disney,
Marvel.
So how can
They own
I don't wanna get
Universal
into it
owns
too
certain
hard, but
characters. You know, they still own
so
the rights.
Universal could still so all those Marvel rides are still going,
Oh yeah,
but Disney owns Marvel.
Disney owns Marvel, but they don't own certain.
They don't own
characters.
the rides, man.
Yeah,
You don't own my Wheels of Steel.
Yeah, because like
They're
Disney.
both
like
making
the
money
Hulk,
off Spider-Man.
like the Hulk.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everybody
Hulk
makes
ride
money.
Universal
going.
still owns that copyright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not really.
that
I mean,
character.
I'll take it for what it is.
Okay, but
it's
think of
real,
it this
like,
way.
deep to, like, I don't get
Think-
like how both can make money.
I know
off
it's sort
this.
of confusing, but that's
It
how they
definitely
do.
is confusing.
Disney bought out certain characters that they don't have, including the Hulk, Spider-Man, stuff like that.
So you got the rights to the Marvel.
Yeah.
for, like, certain
But you
characters.
don't have. Yeah.
So many guidelines.
It's
That's too much, man.
I'm
Red
still gonna ride
tape.
the Hulk at Universal. So long story short, I guess.
I'm
so
still
there's
gonna-
Spider-Man still going on there.
Spider-Man's still going
I know
on.
you keep updated on Universal.
Yeah, I like Universal. It's
Yeah,
a,
I do.
It's a
I
good
haven't
park.
been in a while, so
There's always something filming going on or somebody doing something. You know, they just reopened up Jurassic Park or Jurassic World in Hollywood.
Jurassic World.
Yeah. All they did was change a couple scenes, and that was about
yeah,
it.
Added another pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
about
never,
it.
Like Jurassic. Once the new ones, I don't know. I'm always good. Did you watch the new Jurassic Parks and all that whole?
I watched all of them.
And you were pleased.
It was nice. The
Never
fans
had no interest.
the
in it.
fans wanted sort of to see the Jurassic Park, like actually a park, instead of just on an island testing the park. That was the whole
You
Was
premise
that-
of
were
this.
you on the original Jurassic Park back in the day?
Yeah.
Good ass movie.
Dude, they made
The
us read
first
the
one-
book.
The second one was
Second one's
was
alright.
the
The
third
OG
one
one.
went too much back in the
Yeah,
day. The third
that
one.
was.
The OG one was like.
The OG one was.
Well,
original.
no, they made us, man. Like our English teacher made us read the book before the movie came out. Like
Uh-huh.
man, and
That's
the
a long
book was
too.
it was actually fucking good as shit.
Yeah.
Like man,
That was like a 500-page
as
book.
much as my illiterate ass, man.
That was
Like
the last book you read.
nah, dude, I know how to read.
No, fuck, I didn't say you didn't know how to read. It was a big book, bro.
No, it was a big book, man. But that was like one of the more enjoyable. Like I actually remember that
I
in
never knew it
school
was.
being
I
like,
Do you remember what happened at the end?
Of the book or the
Yeah,
movie?
bro,
the
that was
book.
like 92, 93, man. I can't
It
remember
was different
that
from
shit.
the book than the movie.
Oh, yeah.
No, the book was way. But dude, you should
Yeah.
actually read the book, man. It was pretty fucking cool.
I mean,
like
I'm not, but like if it, I
you
got
almost like should like, because after watching the movie, like, oh, this is how it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't have enough heart into it to read that long as a book now. I'll read another book, but
it wasn't that long. I think it was long when you were in high school because you
I
were
can
like, dude, I don't want to go
Wikipedia
read
it,
Yeah,
that.
that's
find out
true,
what happened
yeah.
at the end. Yeah, it was just Jurassic. If I'm gonna go, let me get that Jurassic Park.
Cliff
book.
Notes.
The
Can
Cliff
I get the
Notes?
Jurassic Park
Yeah.
Cliff Notes? Like,
You're gonna watch the movie?
I'm
Yeah,
sure they have
go-
it on your tablet.
It's be weird to go to Barnes and Nobles and be like, let me get that original Jurassic Park. Who
Uh,
wrote that?
Michael Crichton,
Michael.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crichton,
Crinton.
Crichton.
Crinton.
Crichton.
Crichton?
Gotcha.
Because he wrote. Because they also made us
Michael
read.
Crichton.
Read us. Or they made us read Sphere.
Is that the?
I don't know.
Was that
That
the-
was one of his after that, and that was
Okay.
really cool too. Like,
That was a movie, wasn't it?
yeah, they made it a man.
That's with,
but the book was way cooler again. Like,
What's her name?
I like
Queen
John
Latifah
Grissom
played it
books,
in?
Or John Grissom books back in the day.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even really into legal stuff, but I like
All
John
that-
all
Grissom.
that.
Yeah, but John Grissom books was okay. I read The Firm back in the day.
The
See,
Firm.
man, I read all the Stephen
The
King
Firm-
ones, man.
The Firm,
like,
yeah, the movie with Tom Cruise, like,
Uh-huh.
what? Yeah, like I mean, it's an old movie, but like the book was, I don't know. I guess books back in the day did way.
is that
more
fight
justice.
gonna happen, dude?
For what?
The
Him and
Tom
Justin
Cruise?
Bieber?
Yeah, is that gonna go on, dude?
I don't know, but I'm mad that I knew what you was talking about. I don't know why.
Because I mean, people were
I
making a
don't
big
know
deal
why
about
I knew
that.
about that, but no, I heard Dana White talking about it. So
Yeah.
then
Oh
it
no,
made
he
it
wants that
real,
money,
so,
dude. Yeah. But
So
like,
what fight with Tom Cruise?
Justin Bieber challenged Tom Cruise to
It was a
MMA
joke
fight.
supposedly, but Tom Cruise was like,
But
"Fuck
it-
that! You want to fight? Like, let's go ahead and do it for
It
charity." Like,
Almost
Really?
got, it damn near got kind of. You know how the Floyd Mayweather and
Uh-huh.
Conor McGregor
It
was
got
a
inflated.
joke,
Yeah.
and then it kind of got real. It's kind of the same thing. Like
it's
Okay.
gotten
kinda
real,
like-
dude.
Yeah, so Tom Cruise and Justin Bieber in an MMA cage, man.
I mean, I'm sorry to say, Tom Cruise is gonna have to win, no matter what. You know what I mean?
he's what in his 50s, and Bieber is
Tom
like
Cruise
younger
is
than
a
me, he's in his
lot
20s.
tougher dude, though. He does
I
all his
know,
own
man.
stunts.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, don't. All right, man.
He's a
don't-
guy
that-
Get
All
the
right,
fuck out of here.
here's
with
like-
it.
here's like my
first
whole
and
thing.
foremost, like that shit right there, like.
Tom Cruise hung out of a
yeah, man,
plane,
Let's go. And he hung off a real plane.
a real
yeah,
plane.
dude.
Yes.
Yeah, he did a
Where?
lot. All
on
those
his.
Mission Impossible
What
shits.
the fuck does have to do with punches coming in your face?
Well, no, but that's just a tough ass dude.
That's a tough boy right
I
there.
don't give a damn, man. You can
And he's got Scientology on the side.
Man, you shitting me. You're losing your battle right now.
Bieber's Canadian.
I'm
Bieber's-
not rooting for Bieber. I'm just saying, like you saying all this stunts and all this. That got nothing to do with a fist going to
Tom-
the
Like
face.
my whole thing is though, man, like no matter what, Tom Cruise is like, all right, man, either I kick this dude's ass or I'm 50 and I got my ass beat by a 20-year-old. So I mean, I'm still rich.
I don't know.
bitch.
He's
Like,
still he crazy though, man. So
Well, he might come out like roided out too. Like you never
Yeah.
know. Like
He's already rolled it out
in
as
that
it is.
Mission
He's coming
Impossible
Scientology
back to-
strong,
like,
dude.
Coming out
Yeah.
in the Mission Impossible soundtrack, it just
I feel like this headband pulls my left eyebrow up a little more.
Kind
Like,
of stretches out your skin.
I don't, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a
But
problem or?
No, it just gives me a drunk Popeye look. Like, I feel like I'm like, "Arr."
Well, like it's keeping your eyes up.
It might be, man.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing too. Man, it was them damn Sweetwaters, dude. We got
Yeah,
into
they
some
kinda got you,
afternoon
huh?
Sweetwaters. It happens.
It
And I
happens.
was out fishing last night till
How was
fucking 2 in the morning. It was all right, man. It was kind
Yeah.
of slow. I got a couple snook.
Gotcha.
Had a badass jack attack.
Well,
Like,
the live feed worked, brother.
yeah,
I mean, it worked really well.
I think I figured out how to get rid of that.
The title that you had for your
Yeah,
shop.
there was like an editor thing that
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of shit on that freaking app. So
Oh, do you want me to help you with that, or I mean?
no, man, I think I learned it. Like I'm like learning it as I go. Like
Okay. I mean, you wanna? Because I have your video here. As the start of the video where Mark was going live.
dude, that's down there, man. I tried to get there's this gas tank down there that like they painted it where it looks like an aquarium scene. And
Oh,
there's,
really?
There's like dolphins and manatees and shit
Uh-huh.
on it. And that's what I was trying to like get on there, like the first part of that ride.
Downtown in the Little Mule, getting a little fishing on.
Doesn't even sound like
But I
me.
go live, show you
It
what
sounds like you.
That shit ain't
this
me.
beautiful downtown looks like in the middle of the night.
How fast were you going at that point? You had a full throttle?
Pretty much. But dude, there's so much water coming out of the river right
Uh-huh.
now. Like all those, like both sides of Harbor Island is like, no matter what the tide is, that water's going that way.
Oh, really? Like
yeah.
going towards you?
Dude, like I went down like when I was coming home because there was like lightning and stuff that was over. It looked like it was over like Tampa Stadium.
Right. Yeah.
So I started hauling ass back towards the ramp and directly down like in between Harbor Island and Davis Island there, like
Yeah.
where the water's coming straight out. Dude, I bet you I was going 5 mile an hour, 6 mile an hour faster.
Oh, really?
Like the boat
Was that the one that stormed at like 3:30 this morning?
maybe.
Okay.
Like,
Because
I-
it rained like a mother 3:30
Dude,
this morning.
I got the boat washed like
Yeah.
out there at the ramp. Like man, got it back, everything hooked up and shit, and like was right as I was getting like back towards the hospital there, it just started monsoon.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, it's perfect. Like,
So you're heading towards the bay, right?
nah, that's going towards like the aquarium
Oh, okay.
on like that side.
Coming from which direction?
Coming from where like the cruise ships come in, like I'm headed towards the cruise ships.
Oh, okay. But where did you leave dock from?
Out of the end of Davis Island.
Oh, Davis Island.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know you talked some more, but you're going.
Yeah,
off
you gotta
fast.
wait till like you
Yeah.
till you get like
No wake zone.
yeah.
No wake zone.
Yeah, now I'm down there by like the history museum. And
Okay. Did you like? I mean, all you did was just sort of fish, you
Downtown's
know?
nice at night. It's
Yeah.
quiet.
Okay.
that's all I did was fish basically.
All right. I mean, not bad. I mean, it worked. You
Yeah.
know, the live.
I mean, I got
feed
to
worked.
show all the downtown stuff. Like,
Which will look good. Your boat looks good at night as well.
yeah,
You know?
I went ahead and turned on the interior lights. Like, usually, I run dark because it's
Uh-huh.
easier to see. So,
I got you. Well, there's a whole bunch of other videos on there as well. Mark the Bartender presents Shop Work Part 4. Hope you liked that title.
yeah, that was fine with me, dude. That's
Yeah.
what it was, man. It was
I
shop
got
work. dude.
all 4 of your videos on there as well. I did that over the weekend.
I like it.
I did
See,
some live testing at Universal as well.
I'm trying to
Oh.
contribute.
So, you know, so much more to see and so much more is going to be put up. Before we take a break, I wanted to emphasize that, you know, we do have multiple shows on here and we're growing every day. And I hope you guys enjoy it while we do it. Trying to think. So we had the Bullshitter Show play on Friday.
Fucking yeah. Where was my invitation to go to the bullshitter show?
I did text you and say you can come on by.
I don't even think that was, man. That was
said,
a,
"Hey,
that was a
Mark,
pity text.
If you want to stop on by to see the pilot show, you are welcome to come see.
No, that was like throwing me a hot rag after you did me dirty.
Oh, come on, this guy.
That's all that was.
All right, when we come back, we're going to get into the Bullshitter Show and see if it sort of meets Mark the Bartender's expectations as a show.
It doesn't have to. I'm not invited.
You are invited. All the
right.
time. Be right back.
I'm getting sweaty.
Bull and the Bartender Show. Stand by.
I ain't got no time to let you know I'm about to freak out. And I know, and I know, and I know.
Got boxes on boxes, wattage for days when the moon won't do. All shine in its place, so you can find your way. Another light bulb at your face. I caught lightning in a mason jar, shining with the power of 1,000 stars. Lightning in a mason jar, see it from wherever you are. If you're lost high up in the mountain tops, I'll leave the light on, and I'll leave the light on. You can come home right now. I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. However long, however timely, the road back home, however winding as it might be, follow the light beam, I'll keep it on. However long, girl, just come home. Matter of fact, you better make that shit timely. I need my queen beside me. With ice on the whole
Bull on the Bartender Show. Coming back. We needed a break. Had to regroup.
high up in the mountain.
Everybody back all right. Bull's having a little cocktail break back there behind the wheels of steel, man. So, is this the I Need an Adult? Ah, this is our guy. This is Matt's band, dude. I Need an Adult. You can find them on Spotify. Search. Is it Matt's band? Like, what is the name of the man? Matt's band is the name of the band? Like, I'm all about it, dude. That's easy. You can, man, YouTube it. Search official Need an Adult. Search youtube.com. Search mnats. Man, he's got all kind of stuff on here. My man is social media like kingpin.
He is.
I like it.
Well, that sharp was.
Find him on twitch.com. Search mnats. Jindhum on mixer.com. Search mnats. And the twitter.com. Search the mnats. And we're live on Facebook. Bitches, what? Find us. Are you back from that
I
cocktail?
am good. That cocktail was really strong going down.
Stout, wasn't it?
It was. Thank you so much, Mark, the bartender. For
Feel better
reading
now?
That, live read.
You like that, man?
I love that. That's awesome.
The little Jimmy Pop shot, dude. Got him. Yep.
So,
We
yes,
can call that
Mark,
the Irish Caucasian.
That is true. As Mark mentioned, we are live on Facebook. Go to facebook.com. Just search Bulls Space Radio Lounge, and you'll see our live feed up for there. There's just two ways to
So you can get a
search
dual
it.
fix, man.
Yeah, you can go to facebook.com, just search Bulls Space Radio Lounge, and you'll find all the shows on there from our show, Bull and the Bartender Show.
That's us.
That is us. To the Bullshitters.
Bullshitters.
To Joel Winecoop Show
Yeah, with the best fucking intro ever.
for our show. Yeah?
Titties and machine guns.
Oh, for his show.
Yeah, man.
You're still onto that one, aren't you?
I like titties and machine guns.
Well, I do too,
I
but I'm
mean-
saying, what I'm getting at is that, how did you liked ours? The one I did? Yeah.
No, I really like ours.
Okay. All
I
right.
just, man, my ADD makes me go like, oh, titties and machine guns. That's cool too.
So
That
anyways,
shot was strong. Ooh,
that is strong shot, isn't it? So
that
we
bitch burned me right in my centerplex.
oh,
Right in my centerplex.
in your centerplex.
I just got punched in the coccyx.
So we do, I talked about
We do.
the Bullshitter Show, right?
Yeah.
And we did that we started at 7:30 because I had some technical issues as usual, right?
Technical issues.
Technical issues.
What?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, there was some
Us?
issues. Yeah, had to
This
fix some things and
program?
cross, some wires and, stuff like that. So
I find that hard to believe.
why?
Just because Because this is such a finely tuned machine that, man, there shouldn't be any problems with this production.
There shouldn't be, and I agree with you, but technical issues do come awry. So,
They go awry. I don't think they come awry.
well, they come. They, you know,
They
as
show
you
up.
set up from time to time, you have issues
Yeah.
you've got to work out on the fly.
Would you like a tissues for your issues?
Wow, what a dick. Why are you being so dickish?
No, I just thought it was a good, would you like issues for your tissues?
I would.
Look, you can see just the ass end. You can see the brake lights
For what?
on the little truck.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was looking at our camera there just to see.
Gotcha. So, anyways, the Bullshitter Show. This was playing. Not that one. See, there's all kinds of issues.
What do you got, dude? You got a lot of shit going on?
Yeah, no, I was trying. I had this all set up.
Or sounding like that anymore. Not at 7.
So we were talking
Whoa.
about the bear
I don't think
story.
you're gonna get much of a growl out of that one.
Now this is man,
you find
Christopher is his name, right? That's
No,
Jay.
we don't
That's
know.
your
That's why
search.
we're
That's
asking.
Lint.
I was looking through Bull's search bar.
You
and I
know,
found it.
and then
Bull
we have
search bar,
Christopher.
Bull search
You know what I
bar.
mean?
Yeah.
And we were sort of talking about, you know, the bear story.
Platform to try to
and
get a subject
this is Christopher.
Uh-huh.
noticed. Maybe he didn't use the right platform, but
No, we did not.
But he used his voice.
This
which
guy is
I think
a really
that's
big,
enough.
you know,
Yes, but
comic
doing
type guy.
on
You know what I mean?
national
All right.
TV,
You
or
know,
not
like
even
he goes to
national
Comic
TV.
Cons and stuff like that.
Oh, that kind of comic.
Yeah.
Home country,
I thought like
home
comedian.
flag,
No,
whatever.
Funny
you're
guy.
from. To me, that shows a lot of disrespect.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not
You know,
debating the
but that's-
disrespect.
He
but
can
that's-
believe in
that's-
whatever he
that's
wants,
Lent.
but you know,
I stand during
respecting
the
the flag
right.
is every American.
What flag
So let's,
part?
this was the story
big
about
motherfucker.
Bucket.
the Nike with the,
Oh.
you know, we were talking about that. I mean, so far.
You know how much
on
them
the,
bitches are going for right now, dude?
No, with the boy or the adult.
The man.
Dude,
he
he
played.
did
pretty
okay.
good, yeah.
He-
All right.
That's
and
classic
it was
Shazam.
A
okay.
lot.
It was a
A lot.
you know,
Oh, you're talking about the
A
old Shazam.
lot.
No, I'm talking about the new.
The new
movie,
one, the new movie?
movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So
People got a
the
hold of
guy,
those
the
shoes.
guy
They're out there.
showed up and had.
I think I
big
sound so
line,
horrible
so
on the
I
air.
tried to get in it, and they told me that I had to come back for a.
This is
for
Christopher.
the 4:00.
Meet and
line.
greet.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Did you?
Yeah,
He-
All right.
that's
and it-
classic
It was
Shazam.
okay.
right
It was a
there,
you know.
Oh,
good
you're talking about
for-
the old Shazam.
No, I'm talking about the new.
Oh,
the
the
new
old
one,
Shazam.
movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So the guy.
I mean, what do you
the
think
guy
on the surface?
Showed up.
I mean, it sounds good. I have no idea what we're talking about because you're just throwing like clips out. But
Sorry, was it going too fast?
no, it sounds good, man.
I
I mean,
mean,
the
do you
production
really
sounds
like it,
nice.
or- I mean, do you really like it or no?
Well, I have to know whether what you guys were talking about. I have to go back.
We were
and
talking about
watch
Shazam,
it. Who?
the movie.
Like the with Shaq?
No, not with
That was
Shaq.
Kazam.
That was
Oh,
Kazam. This is Shazam.
oh yeah. I have no idea what that is.
I do. And I don't. I mean, I know from the commercials, but
with
like,
Shaq?
but I think Kazam too. When I was like, they read me, I was like, oh, that was Kazam. So yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I
when
thought that was the Shaq movie. y'all
No,
were
this
talking
movie is
about.
called Shazam.
It's
With the superpower family.
Yeah.
I think yeah, all right. That's about as much as I know about it.
that was more than me.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean, I know in general what it is.
Uh-huh.
the Shazam. Yeah,
Now, I just sort of looked at the views that we have, right?
yeah,
And even though we are live, right,
yeah.
we already have like 17 views
From what?
on our YouTube channel.
Right now?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's probably us trying to watch 4 times to make sure the shit was working.
You think so?
That's all that is. Somebody type in, man.
Yeah, let's
Besides-
hear from you.
man.
You know what I mean?
Pop Smurf, I'm all about, dude, watching the over the top, man, on some YouTube. Like, I feel like we should have a watch
Yeah.
party for that.
That's where it's at. So
Well, he said you can watch it for free without ads on there, man. So, like, that's cool.
Can you do that on YouTube?
He said you can watch it on YouTube, yeah.
Really? The whole
Yeah,
movie?
the whole movie he wanted to, like, stream, like we should just, can we stream it from our shit? Or is that like a violation?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they put it on YouTube. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
Like, we could just have, like, a, hey, we're going
You
to,
know.
Bull and the Bartender show presents fucking Over the Top tonight on Friday night.
Right.
If you're just bored, you want to watch it.
man, I don't. It's been so long since I literally like. It had.
I just remember he was a truck driver and
Oh.
he was
He had
trying
a
to get
son.
his kid and like he like busted his ass all the time, and he drove trucks and he arm wrestled trying to pay for his kid, and the mom was a piece of shit.
Didn't he rock the head? He rocked something and turned something. He did something.
He had the fucking trucker hat, and he would turn it backwards when he got serious, man. He's like, I'm gonna kick some ass, dude. Like,
relive that shit. That's
yeah,
what it was.
yeah.
And they did.
You remember the movie now?
I knew it was go time. It was the hat that turned. I was like, that man go time. He had a go time move. Like, shit was about to get real.
I'm gonna kick it up another gear. I'm gonna turn my hat backwards. I'm gonna get a trucker hat right now.
It was turning the hat to the back.
Yeah, that meant he was locking up. He was locking up with the forearm, and he was all roided out and shit.
Yeah.
Little 5'4" Stallone was getting ready to fucking arm wrestle some shit.
It was just the hat to the back.
Yup.
Taking you
trucker
down.
hat to the back, dude.
That just after that, I was like, yeah, when that hat turns to the back,
he put it in top
business,
gear,
it
and
means
man,
business.
Yeah,
that is true.
So we should totally stream that one night,
here,
man.
But it's not the full movie.
Did we at least go with the little hat move?
No, there was no hat move.
This
yeah,
is real.
I think,
I know this is
no,
not
it is.
fake.
No,
I know
no,
it was
no.
the hat move,
It's
that's
the
what I
hat
was
move,
thinking
dude.
of. It was like he had
that
a
was like
move.
when he's like, I'm getting ready to kick some ass and take some names. I'm gonna turn my hat
What
backwards.
year did this come out? Just to like
1987.
Yeah, all right. I was gonna say 85, but yeah, 87, dude.
I shouldn't even know this. I was
that
2.
man. I was 10.
in general, like to just like know like, how I know it, but yeah, I was 2.
Yeah,
when this came out.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't know.
Because it's kind
I
of
do know everything about it.
It's
That's
a
what I'm
funny cult
saying.
thing, man.
Yeah.
It's a funny cult thing. People watch, man. Over the Top is one of those. Like, man, it's like watching Cobra. Like, it's like a sweet love story, but it's still a Stallone, like, man, ass kicking.
I didn't realize it was that old, but like kudos for me knowing like that was like something. That was
Kudos for you
shout
being
out.
in diapers watching Over the Top, dude.
Pretty much, that's what it comes down to. Like I just realized. Like,
That's all I just pictured, man.
Yeah,
Your ass
man.
curled up
That's-
watching
I guess
fucking Over the Top.
So I'm known since I was 2. When that hat turns back, it's go time. That's
Hey,
what
if Big Papa Smurf can email me the link, that would be great.
If he wants to watch it, we'll totally show it to support our shit. 87,
Yeah.
dude.
87.
Guns N' Roses.
I remember that movie
Poison.
came out.
Damn.
Jordans.
But that was when
Those were the
movies was
fours.
coming on TV though, like the regulars. That man, what the hell did I watch it on to know? Like I'm trying to.
You watch that later on, dude.
It was on TV then.
That was your redneck friends in TV.
Here's a trailer.
Cincinnati still. This is in the 90s then.
I don't have a father, sir.
This is all.
Why don't I
Cincinnati.
see the trailer? Why is it not showing up on my shit?
Against Lincoln Hawks.
Because all they can do audio at
He's
this
just doing
point.
audio,
Oh.
man.
Yeah.
I knew that.
I
He
didn't
was
know
looking
that.
hard. He was looking hard as shit too.
I was like,
why
where
can't
is
I
it,
see
dude?
this
I'm
shit?
ready
I-
to see this.
I hear the voices.
Whatever happens, I want you to stay.
It's Lincoln
with
Hawk, dude.
Yeah.
Because they have T-shirts that say Lincoln Hawk
I watched
Trucking.
this movie.
That's who it is. Oh man, it's all coming. Yeah, okay.
I've
Lincoln
watched
Hawk
this
Trucking,
movie.
dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've watched this
Truck
movie.
driver.
They
quite
have on the 80s website, one of those 80s shirts. They
Is
have
this
that.
okay? Is this a good movie in general? or we
Totally
just-
horrible.
Okay, you knew where I was going with
Horrible.
it. You knew I was going
Yeah,
with
no,
that. 'cause
it's
I was
a
trying to
nostalgic,
say- yeah,
man.
All right, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
What's another movie like that where you just watch now? And then, we'll say we'll go 90s because that was close to the 90s.
Like in like the late.
I'll say
RoboCop was
like
one of them.
That was 80s though, wasn't it? Or wasn't it
RoboCop
90s?
was 80s.
RoboCop.
Yeah, that was late. That
remember
was
Robo-
80s,
yeah,
man.
I remember.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, but that was another. Well, RoboCop wasn't that bad. No, that one was
90s. I'm thinking 90s, just like a 90s.
Commando.
Commando was good.
Out of
yes.
all the Schwarzenegger
Okay,
movies,
hold
that
on,
one
but-
was the
but
most
yeah.
cheese
But
dick,
you-
like man,
You did-
fake
but
ass.
We went through with me. You knew who I was on when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Go ahead and say it.
Schwarzenegger's dude.
No,
Who?
Carl Weathers.
no, Universal Soldier.
Oh,
Bloodsport.
oh,
I was a John Claude Van
the
Damme.
Van Dammer,
like,
dude?
I was a
Yeah,
martial arts legend,
that-
but I was John Claude Van Damme all day.
all right, I was just going like, all right, man, like
But those are them when I could watch this. I was like, man. But I still though I watch Bloodsport all day.
that one wasn't like cheese dick though. Like Commando
Man,
was
Bloodsport
cheese
was-
dick, dude.
Come on, man. He had a little scene when he was dancing at the what.
Oh, but that was well, that was his fucking coming out movie.
That
He was
cheesy
like,
as fuck,
man,
but that was bro. That was bro. I love Bloodsport, but I love Universal Soldier too. Bro, that was my shit.
Universal Soldier was good.
I was a John Claude
Yeah.
Van Damme like
That was a
fan
good
back
movie.
then, man. But like, oh man, that was.
see, I like the Schwarzeneggers.
Cyborg,
with,
that was the
man,
original. That was
the
the
Cy-
original.
yeah.
I keep going, bro. I told you I was a fan. Man. Kickboxer.
How about
like,
how about any of the Terminators?
I went with the original
but
Terminator and all that. I was hip to that. That was what was that? Early '90s. That was like when I was.
Well,
kid.
the original one was like, man, 80.
No,
like,
wasn't it?
Yeah, the original
what
one.
was the first one?
Like the original one.
T2 was when like
T2 was
real
like the '90s one. That was
That's
the
when I was
fucking
really
because it
like,
had
I
Guns
can
N'
remember-
Roses in it and shit. Like that was like 90.
I remember T2. Like T2 was
The
like
original one
Fresh
was like
Kid.
84, 85.
Was it that early?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Nah, man, we need to know that right now. I need to figure out what
Original
was
Terminator.
I need Terminator 1 and Terminator 2.
Where? What do you
over the
guys look up?
dates.
Terminator 1 and 2.
I'll look it up.
See if I can.
Yeah, dude. The Terminator, because it was a big span in between, because that was all the hype when
Was it?
when the T2 came out. Like, man,
I
that
just
was the
remember
hype.
T2 like it was nothing.
yeah, no, that was like a whole man.
Wasn't there a Terminator ride at Universal?
Yes, there was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're right. Before I even finished it, the first Terminator was
1984.
Yep.
Ew.
Told you.
And 91, that's what it said.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
because I remember
yeah.
being young as shit watching Terminator when you weren't supposed to watch it, and you were like,
Yeah,
oh,
because like,
yeah,
I
shit.
did,
Like,
yeah, because
man.
I did get, I never saw Terminator 1 when I saw T2. Like,
yeah.
But so I didn't get that whole, so then I ended up watching it later on. So like that's
The original one's all like
yeah.
raw and like, and like,
yeah,
man,
so
but
I
the shooting
I started
scenes are.
with T2, and that's where I went from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
See, like, but
nostalgia.
so like Schwarzenegger did like that
That was
one,
his-
but then he did like
Running Man.
he did Running Man, Predator.
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop wouldn't
Kindergarten
have
Up.
Kindergarten, yeah, no,
Kindergarten
but he did Commando, and like
Commando, I don't even
Commando
know
was
Commando.
Alyssa Milano was his daughter, and he like lived up in the woods, and he was like an ex badass army guy.
I for some reason that was like something I
Like,
remember from Blockbuster.
if you can find like the opening scene,
Like
the
the-
opening scene, he's like walking through the woods carrying a fucking log that's like 30 inches
Yeah.
by like 8 foot, and he's like carrying this bitch like all Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's like, oh, my daughter and shit, and then he turns into this, but he goes and like fights this whole Cuban army on, like, man, it was the most cheese, like it was just him posing with rocket launchers and just like, "Gah!" He's like, this is my victory lap.
And that was with Arnold, right?
It was a total, yeah, like,
I
man.
appreciate
Yeah.
the cheesiness because all they're doing is remaking.
But like now when you
remaking
watch
everything.
it,
No,
it's,
but
it's still good, but you're like, oh, that's fucking
it's
funny,
cheesy
man.
as-
Like,
yeah, but just like when you think, all right, because like I saw like a Instagram post, it was like movies that are out like for this day,
yeah,
and it was like Toy Story, like Child's Play.
it's all the same
something else.
shit.
But it was just like something you'd be like, man, well, are we in the past? Like, what? Even though it said Toy Story or whatever number, but like
It's member
all the
berries,
names
dude.
that have like, these are something you would have saw the same picture like in the '90s of all the movie lineup.
Yeah.
In the movie theater, like it's
the
just
same shit.
same shit.
Yeah.
But it was so cheesy, but it made such a great story. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because I mean,
back
you-
then, dude,
I
but
think
now,
watch
There's
it.
another one,
And-
man. He's got a new one coming out. I've seen Arnold looking fresh. It's a new Terminator. With
This is
Arnold.
this is the
Let me
Commando
go.
trailer.
I'm a-
He would kill for. If he wants
I'm
you
pretty
keep
sure
that,
there's a new
then
one.
you gotta cooperate, right?
Now this guy's shooting.
Hilarious.
Arnold's suiting up.
Somewhere,
hilarious.
somehow, someone's gonna pay.
Yup, 2019.
Somehow, somewhere, someone's got to pay.
Yeah,
New one.
but that was Commando,
There's another one coming. Another Terminator, man.
which we don't own the rights to any of these.
Dude, the fucking new Terminator, man. Arnold better have like a solid WD-40
It's
main
gonna
line
at
for
the,
his
at the end of
joints,
this year.
like-
It's gonna it's gotta have, and it's got he's back in it. So it's Arnold Schwarzenegger back in it for one of
For
the
a new one.
End of the year, it's gonna come out.
Man,
I seen the preview. Is he's looking like CGI
Is he for the new Commando?
for the new Terminator?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like he's looking real CGI because like
You got it right there.
he's got,
Let me see.
yeah.
Let me see if I have it. Man, it goes back to the old one. Let me see. Arnold.
I'm micing it right now, dude. We're going fucking gorilla radio.
No, I'm getting it right here. Oh, yeah.
I just want to see what Arnold looks like.
Yeah, where the fuck is Arnold?
He's just gonna come up.
Is that a dude or a chick?
You want me to play it from here? I've got it right now. It's,
We're already going.
I got it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
It looks like some half-ass Road Warrior
No,
to
it's-
me now.
So we just don't get in trouble. We don't own the rights to any of these. We're
I'm a
just-
fan of Road Warrior. I
Yeah.
love, man.
Bro, it's looking
Alright.
interesting
to make sure
though.
that we have a great story, a great script. And so when I was asked a month after I
back,
was
Sarah.
finished with my governorship, if I'm
This is
interested
Arnold
Soul
doing an
Sarah
interview
Connor still
on
looking gnarly,
IMDb.
dude.
to do another Terminator
Sarah
movie,
Connor still
I
looks,
told him
man.
that
Yeah.
I'd be interested, highly interested.
I mean, I've always
What does that chick do besides? I've never seen her in anything else besides
It's James Cameron.
fucking Terminator and Transformers, and
yeah.
he's gonna rewrite the national anthem.
He's fighting. I'm
Evil.
assuming his old self is fighting his new self, or I mean,
Nah, there's like
Vice
a younger
versa.
new one.
that was like
man.
a not a new self, but it's an older version of him. What looks like from the first one. You know what I mean?
So you looking
Um,
old.
Yeah.
But they got a CGI version of him too, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was the first Terminator.
So much.
What?
Just
You know what I mean?
So much.
That's just shenanigans,
So-
man. They're
There's
just
no
pulling,
reason for that shit. Like, there's no reason for that
They're
shit.
just pulling. Yeah. If we're out of
But
ideas,
it's at the end of the
dude.
year. It's just like everything that's coming out for the next 2 years is a remake of something. Like,
That is true.
So it's just like the producers, like James Cameron doing this. Who did
gonna
it?
go
Was
out
it
on-
Spielberg? Who did the original?
No, not James.
It-
No,
it
James
wasn't
Cameron might
Spielberg.
have done.
Not James Cameron did not do the original.
No, who
Terminator.
did? Not the guy that did.
Spielberg didn't do
Escape
Terminator?
from New York.
No, Spielberg didn't do that.
He did.
No.
E.T., I know
I
that.
don't think so.
No.
Anybody in the chat that wants to chime in?
I don't know why they
Well, I'm
just
trying to
don't
look
go
it
back.
up.
in
It's
this.
just like
Let's just
whoever-
show, man.
whoever-
Go back to showing Bugs Bunny cartoons.
I'm saying like the next Terminator is gonna be from Michael Bay.
Just
like it's
because-
just like
yeah,
a general.
Let's add some more explosions.
But there is a new
and-
Space Jam with LeBron coming out.
What?
Space Jam 2, LeBron James to the Jordan. You ain't know about that? They're filming right now.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can think it was R. Kelly during the whole thing.
He's not gonna. There's no. I believe.
You want the
I
R.
can
Kelly in the
No,
background?
it's still tainted, man. I can't hear another Space Jam because
Why not? What's wrong
The
with the
fucked up
Space
thing
Jam?
is like I wasn't even thinking that until you just like ruined like Space Jam 2 for me that quick.
that was all I
Now,
could
like,
think of. I was like
can't,
Space
but-
Jam 2 with like LeBron. I was like, wait a minute, LeBron R. Kelly. I was like, is that his? I was like, oh no, LeBron basketball
It's
player.
gonna be
Like
new theme songs. They gotta have a strong theme song.
they better come out with a whole
It's gonna
they
be-
You're talking about
better
the one
acid
in-
It's gonna be
wash
the
whole-
Migos.
So-
It's gonna be the Migos or some rap shit. They're gonna not go that sentimental way. It's gonna be some rap shit. You're
Yeah,
good. Don't worry
it'll be
about
more,
it.
it'll be more hype.
Oh, it's
than
gonna be the Migos. I'm 50-50 is Migos or somebody. It's gonna be some rap shit. We're good. We ain't gonna have to. We're not. Have to
It'll
worry
be more
about
hype.
Yeah, this is gonna be some just straight rap. 100%.
You think so? I mean,
Yeah, man. What isn't gonna be? Okay.
Everything's got hip hop. in
You
it,
know what
man.
Migos was in? I was watching with my niece.
Who the fuck is Migos?
It's a rap group.
Are they good?
The Despicable Me, the last Despicable Me movie.
The Migos, like rap
They
group was
came,
in
a
it?
rap group came and the little Despicable.
Were they little Despicable Me Migos?
No, man. It's like it was just like a character, just like a random like character in the movie. It was pulled up. It was listening to the rap group in the Despicable
was
movie.
on.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it caught me
I'm
off.
gonna have to look up these there Migos.
Oh, bro, you sounded real white when you.
Well, that's what, man. That's pretty much
That
where I
shit
came
sounded
from.
real
Like,
white.
as shit, bro. That was like even like white people
What?
know who the Migos is. Like
Dude, I'm not
Let
hype
me-
on like new.
I'm gonna
like,
let me hear about these
let me
Migos
look up
characters
these Migos guys.
and see what these guys are about.
Hey, so all right, man. Speaking of that shit, like, I was downtown last night, man.
yeah.
And like, I had my little Bluetooth speaker on, and I had on like my like Pandora Beastie Boys channel, and I wasn't even really like paying attention to like what was on, kind of thing. And like Ghetto Boys, man, fucking was on, dude. And like there was a group of skaters that were camped out on like the second level of the convention center that were like hanging out until the security guards, I guess, left. Looked like they were partying up there and stuff. And like my music, I guess, was loud enough where it was like bouncing off everything.
Okay.
And they were like, you could see them like, man, all of a sudden they're like head started doing a little something and shit. And like they were like what are you doing out there fishing, playing that kind of music? You can't be doing that shit. You're not gonna catch any fish playing with that. Like, man, like they were like they were like harassing me, but they were like looking at me like, man, like you're you're on this little ass boat, and I didn't even tell them shit. I just kind of like gave them a fucking because I was like sitting there drinking a beer, man, looking for tarpon basically. Like,
right. And
but
why would they care?
well, because no, they were just, man, they were, because they could hear it obviously, and they were like, dude, what is this little ass boat? All you can hear is, man.
So what were they gonna do to you?
Nothing. They weren't gonna do shit.
They were just yelling at you.
Well, no, they weren't even really. They were like talking shit up on top, but they were like hiding out the whole time, like man, because I guess there's always security guards. Like, man, when I fish in the middle of the night, I get to see some badass skateboarding right there,
right
at the end of the convention center.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
the security guard guys leave, but those guys will like post up and like hide up there until the guy leaves. Basically,
I know what you're
come
talking
down, tear
about,
shit up, and it just happened to be. It was when Bushwick was talking about it, man, I was feeling just like a fiend. It wasn't even Halloween. Like, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so I had one of those moments where, like, they were like, what the hell is that? Like, kind of thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, looking, because I had the blue lights on still, so the boat looked disco as fuck down there. Like,
it did look good on the video.
Well, I'm sure, man, like, it probably looks bright as hell from, like, outside of the boat if you were, like, somewhere else looking at it and be like, man, that's a fucking blue, like it's glowing blue like an alien.
It looked good. I'm proud of it.
Got some snook.
Yeah.
Jack, dude, because the bay's so hot right now, the phosphorescence. Like when I was running around Davis Island, the whole ass end of the boat was like glowing blue. Like,
really?
I'm gonna GoPro it next time. Like the bubbles going off the trolling motor.
Yeah, because you were saying that you wanted to put it up to against the pier.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, some of these lights last night, like, man, I was looking at just watching like
Were they like
nature
LEDs?
and yeah, they're underwater LED lights.
Right, that's what
man,
I'm saying.
on these docks that are like underwater, so like all the fish congregate around them, and it's like watching an aquarium like in the middle of the night. It's pretty cool.
How much did you? I mean, was it like sort of, big fish, small fish?
Dude,
I mean,
it was
I don't know.
everything. There was some.
Could you
big
tell
ass,
what it was?
I could tell there. You could see. You can tell catfish, trout. There goes a redfish.
It was that
Like,
bright.
Well, yeah, it's bright as shit, and you can see like the like silhouette, like even for somebody who like doesn't fish, man, I could be like, all right, that's a trout shape.
Yeah.
That's fucking that, and you'd be like, all right, I have to give it like a couple minutes, and
I gotcha.
that's what I'm looking at. All right, that's what I want to catch. Bam.
That's a lot.
That's what we do in the middle of the night. That's what
All
goes
right.
on.
Let's take a break real quick. When we come back on Bull and the Bartender Show, we're going to talk about the women's soccer player.
USA kicking ass,
And
men's team
they
shit
had
the
a
bed.
issue with the American flag. I don't know if Mark has any sort of news on that.
I didn't even really, man. See, to be honest with you, I didn't see it. Like I saw like a little snippet where like somebody I think was just had one wrapped around them and they dropped it on the ground.
Yeah.
And somebody went and picked it up, which
right.
just
And-
nitpicking on some fucking hot chicks.
And then the other story I had was the one that you guys think is a false story.
Yeah, we're gonna look that up live on, man.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna
Talk about it real quick.
pre-screen that.
Yeah.
Pre-screen that before we even come out with that, because man, I think that's shenanigans.
All right.
And I'm gonna come out with some beers, man. Jazz and I went beer shopping today.
Did you really?
Yeah, we got some
Fantastic.
some special like summer beers.
All right. When we come back, all that and more. Bulls Radio Lounge, Bull and the Bartender Show. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a minute.
Nah, baby, I'm cool. Let's find a couple kids and put them all to school. And I'm just like, cool, but what about the shoes? You look at me and smile like, baby, that's all you. The stakes high, you know we playing for keeps. I know it gets rough when it's been a couple weeks. FaceTime in the lab, FaceTime in the road. Thank God for Steve Jobs, but FaceTime getting old. But you don't want me home cause you know the mission. You just be praying that I can keep the vision. I just be praying that I can have you with me. Late nights trying to make this prayers realistic. Faith without works and a thing, baby. I keep that in mind when I dream, baby. You my kickstand, I'm tryna lean, baby. Me without you ain't a thing, baby. And I hope I'm right. It's that song that I hope you like. It's that song that I hope we can move to. If not, not, just imagine me with you. And I hope I'm right. It's that song that I hope you like. It's that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you.
Bartender Show. Bull and the Bartender Show. Sorry, we're just getting things tightened up over here. Only on Bull's Radio Lounge. As you guys can see, we had a commercial roll in that sort of went through our t-shirts and a little, the ticker. That way it can show where you can go to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, all that and more.
And get our swag.
The
Our
t-shirts.
swag is cool, dude. I need a long sleever, man, for my nighttime adventures.
You see it up here on the live screen.
That nice material.
Yeah, with the breathables. Yeah.
We're gonna get like three breathable shirts, long sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can get them that place right across from Plant. Does the screen printing.
How much you think for like?
They're cheap, dude.
The breathable shirts, man.
Yeah.
The
like the Under Armour type ones.
Yeah, but I don't want them tight. I gotta have them loose. I'm not trying to wear extra medium.
Like this material here.
Yeah.
This type material.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that.
Or like the one you're
like
wearing.
long sleeve. Yeah. No, not cotton. No.
All right. You're wearing like the Under Armour type one, right?
Yeah.
that's what I was talking about.
I want it even more breathable than that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just material.
Yeah,
though.
but
It's just material.
yeah, but the next step breathable from that, I'll show you, man, when we get it done. This is the shit that I can get the shirts, like the soccer jersey material, where it's like that silky, I'm gonna shave my body and get on this silky.
That's what
right,
this is. It's this.
What are you doing?
It's this feel. It's this, bro. Here.
Jazz is standing up, and Mark is feeling his shirt.
Yeah, mine are a little different, but yeah,
it's
the same shit.
It's that same type of material, though.
All right.
Yeah, all day.
It's more to adapt to the heat.
I got you.
It's breathable.
Cold, yeah,
breathable.
It makes it's so much a different feeling.
I was running that shit last night, dude. After all this rain, even at 1 in the morning, it was still I was sweating my balls off, man.
But but just throwing a logo on this type of material, man, it's so much better in Florida. It's worth it. Cause matter of fact, even just cause they'll rock it, just cause that's the good material.
And it keeps us, man. All right, dude. We all live in Florida. Man, being in this, everybody's like, oh yeah, being in the sun, you're in Florida. You just need to be tan and shit, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, man.
Keep covered up, dude. We get enough sun.
You would think
anyway.
you would think you're hot now, man.
Yeah.
Like that cool material when you're covered up, it's just totally different. And I work in the sun, so I know. I'm long sleeved up most of the time, and it's in a good material, way cooler because you get everything builds up because you're gonna sweat.
Snap. That made that.
What?
It made it so much better. I
Dude.
let it because I told him I said sip it first and then finish it because it was and then I was like I haven't tasted it yet.
Let me do the Corona flip on that.
That's what I did to it too.
That is the.
Can we get that on camera?
It added right here.
You can put it right here.
Hold
you
on.
can put it on the.
I'm putting the mic down.
Right behind the remote control.
Yeah, put it on the bumper
Jazz
there, man.
Is taking the bottle and.
Taking
sip.
Do the Corona flip, man.
Hold on, you're not.
So these are Sweetwater.
Right here, live on. He's gonna do the Corona flip.
Doing the Corona flip for you.
I see you right there. All right, hold on. Let me refresh the Facebook to make sure we got it on there.
These are the Sweetwater Brewery 420 G13 IPAs. Did we get it?
Did you do it? Yes, we have it on Facebook.
It's there. We can see it well. See it good.
Not really good. We need a little bit more.
Stick it on the man.
I'm gonna have to drink it real
you're gonna
soon.
have to.
Here,
right behind. Like I said, right behind the remote control. All right, up. No, the bottle. The bottle.
I gotta raise it up.
Oh, you gotta raise the bottle up.
Raise the bottle up.
We're doing this shit live, so.
Right there. There you go. Now come towards the camera.
Yeah, there it is. Look at the fish, dude. The Sweetwater fish,
little
man.
More. There you
the
go.
G13
there
IPA.
You there you go.
Perfect.
Now, Mark, if this is your bottle, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Delicious.
You had this bottle, and did you plan to do this?
No. We went beer shopping today, man. I had to go to the wholesale store and get some booze.
All right.
It's steady arm strip too.
Yeah, that was good. All right.
Steady arm strip. Just let it just went throwing it
That
out
was a
there real
solid
quick.
workout. You feeling
I would
better
have,
now?
but see, I would have loved to have the
little stretch.
the picture of it. That way, I can put it up digitally. You know.
This was kind of a last minute, man.
Okay.
Like I can put the Sixer. I have the actual Sixer case like still in the cooler. So
I think we got the point off.
But
yeah.
yes,
So
it
if
tasting
you
beer.
like a Hemperor, the Hemperor style, this is
You
actually
read
brewed
the,
with hemp.
You got the body. You can read. Just read exactly like.
Yeah,
what
this
it
is
says.
kind of man.
What does it say?
All right.
On the label.
On the label.
There you go.
So we took an already dank IPA and married its hops with strain-specific terpenes and natural hemp-type flavor. The result is an aromatic super hybrid sticky IPA that's ready to rip. And it's called a strange new strain indeed. Sweetwater, which is based out of Atlanta, throwing up ATL sign right now because the camera won't show it. But yeah, sweet.
Well, you know, he can put it back on in front of the camera.
I think we're drinking them. Unless you want to,
Okay.
you want to
No,
grab
grab
the
one.
thing
But
out
you
of the
said-
fridge.
well,
dude?
you
grab
said that-
another one, man.
No,
but like
yeah.
you taking my enjoyment right now of
Well,
what
I
this
want-
this little sweet dank.
Now,
What is
hold
it?
on.
Sweet dank.
What I was trying to say is that, you know,
So
we
good.
just seen like a visual. So if you had like another visual, Jazz, you were the closest one to the camera.
Or Jazz, if you want to grab the.
I know I held one out for like 2 minutes.
If you want to
and I
grab
was
the
like,
Sixer
well,
out of the thing, we can put it on the camera right there where the.
Well, Mark, you wanted another shot of it, my friend. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Well, all right.
I'll do one more sip and we'll do one more shot.
Nah, go get the six.
I'm
go
not
get
gonna.
the
That's
thing.
way more work
It's
for
right
one more.
there.
It's one more shot. So I'm gonna take a sip and I'm gonna hold it out.
Oh yeah, all right.
So
yeah.
much easier.
Yeah,
You can
just
go
need
get
one
one
more
in.
shot.
You want
I
to go
can't
take
get out
that-
of here.
Yeah, I can't either.
I'm too big for my area. I'm already in here with fucking butter on me.
What happened to your headband?
I had to take it off, man. I got sweaty and my eyeball got weird, man.
How'd your eyeball get weird?
Look,
Are we in the
concentrate on
shot?
the thing,
Are
man.
we in the shot?
There's the shot, dude.
Here we go.
We're good. If
Can you
it's
see
there.
it? Do your direction, Bull.
Which way? Like which way?
To my left.
Away.
Up, right there. Right there. There it is. Live, right there on the screen. I didn't know you were putting that up there.
All right, so we need
Yeah,
about
I'm
a
trying to knock it
6-inch
out.
riser on that table back there
All
to
right.
be camera ready.
Yep.
Camera ready.
Okay. I'm taking a mental note.
You got it. You want me to build you something?
Nah, man, I got it.
We're just seeing what it is because we're just doing straight man.
I got a
power
table
right
that's
now.
higher that I'm gonna move it over there.
All right, that's good, Jazz. You're good. You're good. I mean, listen.
No, I was okay. I got my sipping. I'm good. I'm
like
good.
most of the show, 90% of this shit is on the fly, and I just happen to see those.
We
And
make it happen.
Yeah. You guys are great.
Yeah, what? How did it? Did you mention it before?
No, man. I thought, man, when we were there, because I had to go get the Bud Lights.
And
So
he pointed them out.
and we went
You
through
know
the
what it
beer
was?
aisle, we started
he
looking.
mentioned it. And then like we kept going. And then he went back and said like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take it." That's how it went.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
So in like the weird ways that like shit just happens to us out in public,
Okay.
we're at the store today, man. And this
What was
older
going on at
lady.
the store?
What?
What was going on at the store?
So like Jazz and I are at the store, man, getting
We're
beers
just-
today.
Like we're like the odd couple. Like
And
legit when we go
like
out.
a little married couple.
We're
No,
just the odd,
no,
like
dude.
just me and him together. Like
Strange
people
shit
just
happens.
flock to us and conversate. In any, it
Do
could be.
You think
any,
they recognize you guys?
No,
it's just
no.
like me and him
We just
together.
put off an
like,
aura
we
that
got the
we're-
same aura, and it's
That we're
extra
friendly
to
drunks,
where,
man.
Like,
Like
we weren't even drunk. We didn't even drink yet.
this old lady, dude.
Saying,
This
like,
old lady, man.
It's just a
like,
natural thing, man. Like pretty much, like you could fit before you finish. Like we just like people talk to us. They
So
talk
what?
to
Are they,
him.
what's the conversation like?
We were just looking at beers.
We were looking at beers.
Well, he could finish from there.
And this like not like old lady, but like she's older than us, man. Maybe like
50s?
late 50s, middle 50s kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like is kind of standing there looking at beers too, and like Jazz and I are like deep into a beer conversation because there's a fair amount where we're looking at.
Yeah, we do talk. We go
because we were hunting. We were like,
yeah.
oh man, I've had that. That looks
Yeah.
good. Blah blah. What can we like couple with like whiskey with that?
But we're looking at like extra shit, like like the normal, like just like we're the further.
I know what you're talking
You got the
about.
whole
Yeah.
row of beers, and we're furthest to the left and the
Yes.
right. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
From right
yeah,
to
we're
left.
in like the craft section.
At the end, you're at
The special
You're
sec-
at
the
Bud
special
Light.
section.
At the end, you're at Bud Light, but
Yeah.
all that Budweiser at the end. So we're furthest to the left.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you're talking about.
So this real. I mean, she was nice as hell too, man. She's like
Nice.
I forget even. She was like like. I'm looking for so and so. Like, man, she's like, I don't dig on all these like bullshit beers. I like good regular, regular beers and stuff. But she wasn't like pissing on craft beers. She was more just like she didn't like Budweiser basically. So like from that, she's like, I like all these different kind of beers, and she's like, I like this, and she goes and reaches. She's like, I like weird beers. And she goes and gets a
Stella Artois.
Yeah.
This is all happening between you and the other
We're
customer.
at
Dude.
the
right?
liquor store.
Dude.
We're at the beer section.
We're in the
And
beer
what
section.
who's
like,
talking at this point?
This
lady.
lady.
No, I'm
who-
saying who are you engaging in her? She's engaging.
No,
in you?
she kind of
She's
engaged
engaging
us because
us.
we were in our own conversation and she was listening to our beer
jumped in.
conversation.
And then who responded?
Both.
Yeah, because we both kind of looked. We were like, what?
It's
Because
just
she was like,
it's just a natural thing. Man.
she's like, I don't like all those regular beers. I like some like good beers and shit. And I'm like, oh,
Were you shocked her?
Well,
No, man, it's just
no.
normal shit.
But
That's what it
this
is.
is where it turned a little bit because she was like, I like good beers and stuff, and I'm like,
No, she didn't say good beer. She said I like to stick to the original. Like I don't like all that extra. Like I'm not verbatim, but pretty much she was like I don't like all that extra shit.
so
I
like
just like let's stick to the normal.
she
stuff.
reaches in and gets a sixer
Stella
Stella.
Artois.
Okay.
Which I'm like, oh, all right, that's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
not like
Like
that,
that.
like man, that's not like that, like regular.
But
that's
at
not
this
that.
point, at this point now, like she done reached and got hers, and like
She's standing in between us.
But we, this,
Like,
but in
man.
normal, we're like this. The conversation is like like we had a conversation, and now you got your beer. We're done.
Yeah.
Nah, this shit kept going. Like it was like she was still talking. Like now she's still here. Like
Uh-huh.
now
She was-
another lady came with her son. She grabbed my beers and she gets like whatever.
I was
what beer
trying
did she
not to
grab? What
drop
beer did
f
she grab?
bombs.
What beer did
She grabbed some bullshit beer too.
She did, but she was like, "Yeah, I like that too." She jumped in that.
Like little
conversation.
mom, but she had
So
a
now-
kid with
yeah.
her, so I was trying not to drop
So
f
now,
bombs.
so now,
Yeah.
so now we're thinking we're still good. Like she done jumped off. No, she came back to us.
Oh, really?
She said she's like, "Nah, you know what?"
And then
else?
who
And, like,
engaged
and
this time?
this was still her, man.
This was her
No,
engaged
I'm
with
saying.
us.
Well,
No,
who engaged in response?
well, no. All right, so she's like,
she was talking to us, so we
she's
had
like,
to-
I was like, oh,
Well,
oh,
I'm saying like, because sometimes you
no,
can sit
well,
there and be
okay,
like,
or
don't.
she,
you
or so
know.
she went to
she
so
was kind of in
said,
the whole conversation with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, so the lady got her beer, so she was smart enough to know that she had a kid, so she got that scapegoat to get the fuck out the way. So she didn't get stuck in any more conversations. Yeah, okay. And she could go. She got a
Right.
kid. We're stuck. So then she went to like, you know what else I like? I like Red Stripe too. And she would start talking about the other beers she liked. I was like, we were just moving on. I was like, yeah, no. So this is happening.
She's like,
So-
have you seen any Red Stripe? And I was like, yeah, it's right there. And this lady was
So
like
she was-
5'5", man.
No, yeah.
So she was looking for other beer, but then she was like, I'll take Blue Moon and throw it in the toilet. I don't even want to drink that shit. Like, that's like too fancy. And I was like, oh, well, you're not going to see, you're probably not going to like what I'm fixing to
Right,
pick up.
yeah.
Like, man. But she ended up asking him because I was looking for the, man, I had to get a couple cases of Bud Light for the bar.
Yeah.
And she's like, can you get that? Because I was like, yeah, Red Stripe. And it was at the very top of the, man, next like beer cooler there. And she's like, can you help me get those, man, kind of thing?
I was like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he was
Let me
totally,
get this.
man. And
So
she was
funny.
like, oh, thank you guys so much, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, just kind of, like, shuffled up. But, man, I was like, all right, I'm going to go look at whiskey now. I got to go pick up some bottles over
But like
here.
after I was like, man, we was stuck in a long ass conversation. It was like, the
But her whole-
our
Yeah, see, I
whole
couldn't-
whole
Alright.
beer trip.
I couldn't
but-
do. I mean,
my main thing was,
No,
like,
man,
like-
what she
it's
picked.
just like
You can tell a lot about a lady and what
This
kind of
how-
beers they pick.
that's
kind
why
of
she
thing.
had my respect, because I was like, you know what, man, like this. Oh, like I was like, there was like a old,
She was
like
a South Tampa 50s
53-year-old
lady.
white
Yeah,
lady.
I know what you're
grabbed
talking about,
Grabbed
yeah.
some red stripe for the.
She got a
for the
sixer
friends,
of Stellas
and
and
I
a
respected
sixer of
it.
Red Stripes.
That's
So
what
you're
I
like,
res-
all
I
right.
respected the whole thing. I said, okay, man, because like
As soon as I saw those two options are the high-end options at pretty much every beach bar from Paso Grill all the way to like Clearwater Beach. Man.
that's the first time. That's the first time
like,
an older white lady asked me to go reach for some red stripe from her. I felt like I was Jamaican when I tried it. I said, yeah, I
believe
you,
the quote
man.
was like, she might
Got
be dating
you,
a black guy.
man. That is what I said. I got that. I did. See, that's what I forgot. It was all. It was just, my friend.
She might be dating a black guy.
I
dude.
said.
Like-
I told him when we got home. I said, you know what, man? Like, I didn't say black guy. I said, I got verbatim. I said,
I went PC with that.
Yeah, he went PC. I said, man, like. I was like, man, she might have grabbed that rush. She might have had a nigga at home, man. that's what I said here. Like at the end, I was like, yeah, because that's all I was thinking. I said like she had a Jamaican boyfriend at the crib. Like,
yeah,
just like
she's got a
go
reggae
grab her
artist at
rest.
the house, like
No, but she went Stella Artois
and Red Stripe.
And Red Stripe.
And
like, I've never seen an older white lady grab a Red Stripe.
all I'm saying is in my head, like I've lived at enough like St. Pete beach bars where that's the high end beer. Like if you're not getting like a Bud Light, a Miller Lite, or a Corona, you get a Stella or a Red Stripe.
And it was at the
so
top.
she lives
But like it was at the top, so like that's what she came for. I don't know why she was sugarcoating that shit.
She wanted a Red Stripe. She just couldn't
she
find
threw
it.
it out there to us, and she said, "Can you get?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna get you this Red Stripe. There you go, old white lady. Get your Red Stripe today."
Hilarious, man.
Mark this off my bucket list. I never had.
Hilarious.
Never. I
dude.
felt like I was working. I said, "Yeah, okay, yeah."
Yes, ma'am.
Red
I can
Stripe?
help you with that.
Okay, got you.
I have never seen people get so excited about beers.
Well,
Man,
no,
it's
dude, because you can
just
tell
this
about a
shit
person.
I know.
That's the whole. It's a personality thing.
She just
like,
flocked. And it was. I don't know, man. It happens so much to us. Like
and the fact
like,
that, dude, she was
and
like
he
mom
gets more
friendly.
because yeah, she was but he's
Now, besides the bars, I mean, do you guys when you guys
everywhere.
go to restaurants,
Yeah, man.
Anywhere.
grocery stores,
Anywhere.
I mean,
Anywhere,
you know,
dude.
Anywhere. I think they see.
I mean, they don't go to grocery
I
stores
think
together, but I'm pretty sure if we went to a grocery
friend in
store,
the
like,
I mean,
man.
the Publix and stuff just to grab like whatever. It just happens.
Yeah.
But it just.
If we went grocery shopping together, it'd probably be pretty fucking funny.
I bet you because people recognize you guys.
They're not
They
gonna
recognize your voice.
No.
They just see like me and him, like, all right, this doesn't make sense, but
This is
and
weird,
they-
but I'm gonna go talk to these people because
these
it might
guys
be funny.
must be cool because
See, I couldn't do all that. I couldn't sit there. I'd
Because
be
they
like,
both reek like alcohol and they're China-eyed, so it's probably gonna be pretty fucking funny. Like, man.
yeah, just like that friendly vibe, but just like but the thing is like
That was just a weird old lady, like, and this the whole.
no,
see-
I got it. I'm just saying that
No,
you know.
but like the
but,
actual,
but we're not even like
the interaction was much
normal-
more
but
like,
the
man.
normal, like home like anybody would talk to because like I have tattoos that show. Like it's not like we're just sitting like just saying like
I'm 6'5",
cardigans.
240,
Yeah, like, it's
dude.
not
So
like-
I
yeah.
mean, people are gonna be like, "Oh shit!" Like, man.
It's not like we just come off like the people that you just normally talk to, but that shit just happens. It just
Yeah. Yeah, my whole leg is sleeved. I'm fucking 6'4", 250. Like, man, with a half fucking.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
I'm clear. I'm
I always wear
sleeveless,
black. Like, I
yeah,
don't look really
full-
friendly, but like, man, it happens.
full on beer kind of like it just.
I like this. I like that. Well, you guys,
I
man, what
couldn't-
are
I
you
don't know,
getting?
man.
Like,
I couldn't do that.
no, you, dude, I love talking to strangers,
me,
man.
man, for
is
me,
it?
though, like,
it's
Yeah.
all light.
Like if
but
I'm
it-
sitting there
But
and
it's
I'm
a presence
enjoying,
thing, though. It's a presence thing.
You know.
So if somebody like that talks to me, then like
I mean,
the
it was
average-
like-
no, the average person is just like I'm not even a big person, but like it off of like certain demographics of who
Right.
I
The
am
vibe,
won't speak to
man.
you.
right.
So if somebody comes up their way and speaks to me, and that would normally speak to me, then I'm just like then because I'm not a angry person or a mean person. Like I'm a nice person in general. So
Yeah.
you'll get that same vibe and it comes off, and it just happens more often than none. Cause like my normal face is not. I don't smile when I walk. I don't look serious when I'm like
Right.
around. I always look serious.
Yeah.
But like I still get a nice vibe off somebody, and like, as soon as I get a nice
Okay.
vibe, I speak.
No,
and
I
like,
know.
I smile too. I need a reason to smile. It's
Yeah.
weird to me to walk around smiling.
But what I'm saying is like for me, I'm like, if I like order food at a restaurant, you know what I mean? I'm like I don't really
always
need.
You don't talk to the.
I do. No, I do.
I always
I'm
get
just
that
saying,
extra conversation with anybody. I've always
and
got
I'm
that
always
vibe.
friendly. Trust me, I'm always friendly with the waiters and waitresses and stuff like that. But I'm like, once I start to eat, right? They sort of get me when I'm have the food in my mouth.
Wow, that's their job.
You see, my weakness too, though. My weakness,
and that's what I'm saying.
My personality, shit, I would say, makes people laugh. So I get that comfortable vibe off Greg. So now, now we're friends.
And I understand. I know what you're talking about.
I don't even try. No, because I'm not. I'm telling you, man. I don't like in my more preference in life, because I'm friendly, but I would rather not be spoken to and do me.
Yeah,
and that is like honestly,
that's what I'm talking about.
If I
and not just sit there and
but I could sit there and you could look at me and I could smile and nod and go about amongst myself and I'm in a happy place.
Yeah,
and that's more me comfortable. That's how I could live that all every day, all day. But it's just a natural vibe. If somebody comes to speak, then it's a good vibe. I see who the person is and I'll just speak and I'll go that, and it doesn't bother me. But I can go either way. So, but I know how people are more because I'm more like if you look at me you don't have to speak to me and I'm cool.
Yeah.
But I'll
That's
be
what
extra
I'm saying.
talkative. Yeah, it just goes both ways.
If they sit there and they tell you, hey, how you doing, or how's your food doing, you've got,
where I hate,
or if they have excess, conversation.
I hate the bank.
I never
But
go
what I'm
outside
saying,
of the bank anymore.
Have excess conversation after your food.
Well, no, they have to ask you once.
They have to ask that shit.
Yeah, they have to ask you
good.
once. That's like
I'm
a 5-minute to a 10-minute window after you get your food. They're gonna ask you how it is. You need anything. That's the standard shit.
Yeah, that's standard shit.
You just have to put up with that. But you don't have to have a fucking. You don't have to have a fucking. Oh yeah, how are your kids, man? Yeah, man, it's good, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, cool. I'm going back to fucking mowing.
Sometimes they are way too talkative.
Well, if you're at Chili's or Flanagan's,
shit like that.
That's
what I'm just trying to grab and eat. Yeah, no, they could definitely be way too much talkative.
It depends on where you're eating, man. Because some of those places are just trying to when you go to Chili's, Applebee's, they're trying to push more. Oh, well, you want some more fucking flinger dingers, or you want some more fucking chicken jalapeno fucking corn toppers?
Sometimes they do that excessive conversation.
Yeah. Well, no, that's when you need to fucking sack up. No, man, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, there's sometimes when
I'm good, man,
it's a forced
You got heat?
I hate that forced conversation too.
Huh?
You got a little heat tonight, buddy?
Well, no, I'm just. Yeah, actually, we have some behind the scenes heat over just manning up and taking some shit that belongs to you. But yeah, man, when them guys, man, when you go to some of those places and they keep hammering on you, oh, do you want this? You want that? You want that? And nah, man, I'm good, dude. I appreciate it. You gotta. Sometimes you just gotta lay down the law, not lay down the law, but thanks, Joe. I'm good. I'm good. I'll give you a thumbs up if I need a fucking drink, one of those, man.
While I was in the wilderness, I wrote a song for Encarnacion. In my mind. Shall I sing it for you?
Sure.
When the fantasy has ended and all the children are gone, something good inside me
helps me to carry on. I ate some bugs. I ate some grass.
We're back.
I got you.
We had to have a
I had
meeting,
to-
man. There was an audio technical problem.
So okay.
Yeah.
I'll sugarcoat.
Nah, man. How you gotta deal with those fucking waiters, man?
No.
Is
I have
you
a
gotta
pro-
tell
no.
them like
just like certain people that are. How about this? Certain people just take advantage of kindness.
Well,
you know, cause you get
certain
waiters that'll man.
Certain people take advantage of your kindness. And then,
Kindness is yeah.
Because you know their flaws.
Well, that's going
no.
With as far as man
You
dealing with
understand-
those
you
kind of
you
like
understand someone's flaws, and they take your kindness for weakness.
all I'm saying is waiters will do
Nah.
that shit too, and fucking you can totally man. You just got
Is that too far? Is that too far flex? Is to say like just
Look at
somebody
how
that's like
bull. If you're angry at like the Applebee's people because they ask you if you want more ranch dressing every 5 minutes, you look how scary you are.
what do you mean?
I'm good on ranch dressing. That's all you gotta do, man. I'm good on it. If I want it, I'll
it's
come
just one
take
of
it.
those one of those things to where it's you know, it's when you fix your meal and you have your meal prepared
What
for
if-
you,
what if
and
you-
you lay it on your plate and they come back right after you know.
Thank you.
Well, they always gotta.
Let them elaborate. Let them elaborate.
You know, so that way when you're eating, you're trying to enjoy your food.
Yeah.
And they come back. It's for me. It's always like I said before earlier. You know, while I have the food in my mouth. You know.
They always hit you mid bite.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Do I sound weird on here?
You sound
Do I sound like normal or Tony? All right.
Tony.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to
Like
there's-
Tinny or Tony.
I've been having some issues, so I've been trying to fix them live on the air. But anyways,
You got a Michael Jackson hand on your right hand, kicking real hard every time I see you over there. You're
yeah.
going.
So, I don't know. It's
Yeah, man.
It's a crazy little thing that we got going on.
Yeah.
So.
It's the beers, dude.
Yeah.
I told you these beers were strong.
Did you want to touch on the soccer deal?
The soccer deal is good, man. We man, we had a chance on Sunday to pull off a double America soccer win.
Uh-huh.
Like men's and women's, who were way better this whole summer. And
okay.
Women's pulled it off, man. Without, totally with controversy, with
what?
With bullshit.
Well, who are
man.
they playing?
They played the Netherlands in the finals, and it was
All
a
right.
damn good game.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, dude. I watched pretty much almost every game from beginning to end of
Great
like Women's
game.
World Cup. 'cause
Oh yeah,
there's no fucking sports on summertime. That's it, man.
But like they're actually good to watch. Like if you watch soccer, like they're better to watch than the men's right now. That's why that's why the debate like as it's tough for me. I understand the demographics of like money wise of like what like men's sports does to women's and all that, but it's
Yeah, that's the next subject we're gonna get into.
But they have a safe argument because like
What men's versus women's?
I mean, okay, let's put in a nutshell if we're gonna go men's.
I mean, do we have time to talk about that?
Yeah, no, we got time.
We're not gonna too deep. But,
all right, well, no.
but
Let me preface
on.
this with the argument we're fixing
No,
to
I'm
have.
saying- no, I'm
or no,
saying
the
that-
story
no,
we're fixing to have.
hold on. Hold on.
Now
In a-
hold
no.
on.
They came out
Wait.
with
No, and I'm saying in a nutshell, what you're gonna say for the men's and women's team, like if you could talk about women's and men's soccer right now, what the debate is before you even get into it.
women's is way more popular.
The men's team
Shit the bed.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Goddamn. The men's team didn't even make the World Cup last year.
Okay.
The women's team won the World Cup.
Okay.
There's many nations and stuff, so that just gives you the level of what they are before, like of what they are to what the country runs. Like we couldn't even make the extra World Cup. That's embarrassing as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they
Like-
won
Just
it.
because the guys couldn't go.
They couldn't
No,
even,
they didn't
couldn't
even
make
qualify.
The whole, they
Why?
couldn't even qualify.
I mean,
Because
what
they
was wrong with
lost.
them?
They weren't good enough.
They lost.
They
Okay.
lost. So they couldn't
Well,
even.
I know that, but I'm saying, like, was it a player? Was it a
No, it was
I'm
the
just saying
whole
the whole
team.
team in the country.
Defense,
the
Yeah,
whole
No,
team.
the whole.
You know?
I'm just saying in general, like
Yeah.
like it's like to qualify when you're like you're not even like you're not a third world country and you can't qualify for the World Cup. You're shitty.
Okay.
Like there was
It was
islands.
it was in like because you don't watch. I mean, it
It's
it hurts
embarrassing.
your soul. Like if you watch soccer, because like for like somebody to watch the soccer and like even though you know like USA ain't gonna make it all the way, just the whole like vibe like we're here.
So
let's
who will
watch
be your
this.
backup team?
I mean, for me it was Mexico because
Okay.
my grandmother was Mexican, but but still, like I don't want to take a thrill that I can't root for my country I live in.
Yeah, like
That's-
you still have to have
that
USA
sucks,
in there.
man. Like
At-
that's it's a full embarrassment.
At least in the opening round, you got to be there.
Yeah, so like, so
Like-
that's like they're talking about money and whatever. So that gives you what level it was that like they can't even make the World Cup and they won this shit and didn't lose. They didn't lose. They won every game. They dominated. It's just so that's where it was with that.
So like yeah, and
So
like
what
that
is-
comes out with the whole pay thing. Like that was one of the big like from this World Cup. The women's players are like saying
Are they
that they should.
underpaid or?
Oh, they're way under. Well, they're way underpaid, dude. They're way underpaid.
Well,
man.
now hold on. No, wait.
Way
The men's
underpaid.
team,
Hold
like,
on.
they charter flights in throughout the world, and the women's team fly commercial across the world.
Now,
Yeah.
let me
That
say,
hurts.
let me let you know that I don't know the insides of soccer like you guys do. That's why.
Well,
I'm
no, this is
asking.
just
No,
a
we're just
general,
we're just giving you a
man.
general of like
You
how
know,
good, like
but-
they actually win, and like the men's team like eat money.
They
and
dude,
they live like
They're-
they win. They
Yeah.
live like
Right.
superstars.
I know what you're talking about.
they live like they,
They
should
live
be
the
winning.
luxury
Like
life.
man,
Yeah.
And they
yeah.
can't win shit. They just lost the like. Oh, matter of fact, put it
They beat
right here.
Sunday
Perfect.
night.
No, Sunday morning. The women's team won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Sunday night, the men's team lost the Confederation Cup of like
They had the
nations on their
chance-
side against Mexico. Like
Oh, okay.
it's not even a World Cup, but like
Yeah.
it was like, and they played a whole bunch of scrubs. The
But
first
it's
good
still
team they
a
played,
fucking-
But the first good team they played was Mexico, and they lost. So that was the same day.
when we had a chance to go Women's Cup 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
The one that
men
they
shoulda
were the best
won.
team in the world on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And we couldn't even beat Central America.
Yeah.
Like,
We got
literally,
beat by Mexico, dude.
Central
Like,
America,
Mexico.
Caribbean islands. We couldn't even top that.
We got to
was
that.
it.
We got to that part. Mexico beat us though.
Bro, we
Mexico
beat
us.
we beat like Jamaica and what? Who else?
Trinidad.
Trinidad and
Trinidad.
Tobago.
All
And
right.
come on, man.
Nicaragua,
Yeah,
like, man.
Yeah, and the women's team beat the whole world and dominated. But look, first, matter of fact, the best was like it wasn't the best because they shitted on them because they celebrated too much. But the first game they played, what was it? Who was it? Thailand.
Thailand with Lady
They
Boys.
played Thailand, and like, all right, so like I'm watching, like they went up 6-0. And like
Right.
they go to the crowd, man. They was so fucked up. Like we celebrating, like they go to the crowd. It was like a little 3-year-old little Thailand girl
Crying.
because they
Really?
was what they flashed into a little 3-year-old girl that's crying because it was just whooping their ass and saying, "Go USA."
Yeah. And then they scored another fucking 7
funny.
points on top of that.
And they
Like-
put up 6 more on them, man. That's what we do. We dominate. But that's what you want when like you're American.
Yeah.
You want the Americans
I'm gonna
to
fucking
dominate
win,
in,
dude.
in the Olympics and
Like-
anything. In soccer, in men's, they get their ass whooped.
So it's not about male or female.
No, but it's just bro. You root for America. You need America to win. And USA men, we couldn't even make the World Cup. But even if we make the World Cup, we just hope we advance to the next round.
Yeah, you're going
the USA
like
women is an upset if they don't win the whole thing.
Right.
Like we sitting there like we were just like, man, last game was a good ass, like no men's, no women's. Like the last match against the Netherlands was like if you watch soccer, it was a good ass soccer match. Period.
Yeah.
It was
Number 7.
impressive. Like
Number 7.
from both
Yeah, I didn't see
sides,
the
from
soccer
both
match, that's
sides,
what I'm
from both
saying.
sides. It was an impressive match, and they won, and they did what they did, and like.
Yeah,
They don't get paid
It
for
is,
shit.
Yeah, I think they should totally,
It's
man.
fucked up.
Like I know a lot, man. Like man, FIFA is like a weird.
It's the most
governing, man,
most corrupt
like
shit in the world, man.
and those guys make so much money too. Like
The most it's so obvious that they get paid off. That's a black
Are they
man.
good?
A black man has entered.
no, he hasn't
I
entered
was
because the
just
door's
joking,
locked.
I was just joking.
That dog is mad as shit though.
I'm gonna correct this. Continue.
All right. We've got the bar dog barking.
Bar Dog's going ape
Jazz
shit.
is going to check.
But yeah, dude,
What's
like the whole
going
money
on?
thing, man. And, like I feel like to make it right, like they should get a giant bonus, like to like equal out, and then start it on like the next round. But excuse me.
Is he everything all right over there? I mean, what's
Yeah,
going on?
no, we got a delivery.
Oh, okay.
We got man. Somebody must have ordered food.
Okay. I was making sure because I'm sort of in this sort of corner over here.
Yeah, no, you're good, dude. I got
You
man.
know.
There's guns hidden in this room too. We're good.
All right.
You're safe, buddy. Don't worry. Like, there ain't nobody getting to your. If they get to your corner, then we're all dead. So
hopefully they don't get there.
yeah, no, we're good.
All right.
We just Ubered in some Chinese, man. That's all it is.
I got you, buddy. All right. We're gonna close out this show on a Tuesday,
We're good, man.
July 9th,
Perfect timing.
2019.
Yeah.
Thanks
Good
for
show.
the visitor.
Rock on with America.
Neighbor,
Thanks,
neighbor needed a wrench.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
Gotcha.
All right, so it wasn't even our food. I'm
Nope.
hungry too, dude.
Nope.
Fuck, man. I was all excited.
Jazz, thank you, my friend, for coming out here and doing
No
this.
problem.
You have a long drive, my friend. Thank you.
All day.
Mark, thank you so much
Thanks,
for what
Bull.
you do.
It was fun, man.
So,
Next week, why don't you get, man? I'm ready to talk some Bucks talk again next week.
Next
wanna
Friday.
get Adam?
Next Friday, I might make an appearance on your show. I might have
The
time
bullshit,
next Friday.
dude.
Okay. Bullshit show.
Yeah.
all right.
I don't know.
What-
He was so proud about
Hold
it.
on.
He was so proud about it. I don't know
What,
if we can,
what-
man.
No. Okay. What time you start on the Friday?
Tentatively at 6:30, if I can make it in time.
All right.
So 6:30 next Friday night, the Bullshitter show once again, and then Joel.
Might make
Wine
Mark make an
Coop.
appearance with me. What?
Might have to bomb in there,
next week.
dude.
Next Friday. I
Next
think I
Friday.
can make time next Friday for this.
Bullshit for fucking.
Yeah.
Just let me
yeah.
know.
Little 30-minute segment. Me and Mark jump on.
Just let me know.
Yeah, we will.
That way I know what's coming on because I lock it down.
I hate surprises.
We're not gonna let you know.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah, I'm bobbing
That's
in.
exactly
dude.
what it is.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's called the bullshit.
That
show
was
for
the
a reason.
warning. We
Like,
gave you the warning. There's
Yeah,
no
we
more
might be there.
There's not going to be a confirmation after that. I was just thinking we decided.
Well, let's
so.
just do this. If you try to do that, you won't be able to get in.
We'll make noise outside.
We're gonna give you 10 minutes
I'll
ahead
call
of time.
in.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna disrupt. Don't make it. We'll be there. It'll be even better if we're gonna be banging at the door.
I'll call
Listen,
in.
guys, I don't care because you guys have been doing this show just as long as I have. Mark, you've been doing this for way longer.
I'll call this in.
You know.
I'm not even calling in my
I'm
strike.
serious.
We're coming in still.
I'm serious. Like next week, I think you're gonna.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna get an appearance from
So,
us.
any show you guys want to chime into, I have no problem with that. So, and if the
Titties and Uzis, dude.
and if the host,
Man, how
have
can you get
issues-
Joel? Man, Jazz and I want to be like extras. I don't even want to do anything. I just want to be like an asshole in a crowd that either is like covered in like blood or like I got nuked or like something.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna just be a normal person and jump on the mic and all that shit he said. He could do all that.
No, this is
What
being
the
in the extra with one of Joel's movies, man.
Well, you may have to ask him yourself.
If we show up, yeah, I'm gonna hang around for that because I'm gonna
That's what's
volunteer
on that.
for. That's man. He does like the badass horror movies and shit, but he films them like around here.
That's who we
Like
do the show with.
Yeah, he's been on a show before.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that's
Yeah.
good. I'll definitely
Joel
be there
Wine
this week.
Coop.
All
Joel
right.
Yeah,
Wine
dude.
Coop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember talking to him. Okay,
I want
well,
to,
then that's good
man.
then.
I want to
Okay.
be covered in blood, like I'm fucking exploded with my guts out and shit.
Good to meet
like,
that guy and all that other shit, but whatever. No, none of that for me.
That's just
You
makeup.
don't be on camera.
No, not on whatever all that shit he said.
If you're laid out like
That's
this
what I'm
with
saying.
your guts all like
You
out,
don't
you're
wanna
like,
be on camera doing
"Ah,"
that?
Like, yeah,
like getting put makeup and
Yeah.
shit.
yeah.
No, I'm good.
Like the
on
horror
that.
makeup, like where you're all bloody and fake.
So if
and-
I come
yeah,
to you,
dude,
Jazz,
you'd
and say,
love
"Hey,
it.
man, I want to shoot a commercial with you guys," right?
we're
And
totally doing it.
I've got a makeup artist that will do
Totally
your
doing it.
makeup to make you look brighter
Yeah.
on camera. You're telling me you wouldn't wear makeup?
I mean, if you're gonna get the effort and shit, yeah, that's different. He was just let's just show up and just you want to just bloody me up and all. No, none of that.
What's wrong with the bloody me up?
No, that's what I want to be one of his extras, where like you get killed or
Well,
like
I
a,
know
like a
you
dead
do, but
zombie
that's-
or like we're just like I'm covered
but
up.
that's
yeah.
what I'm
I
asking.
don't want that vibe of me.
But that's
when
what
I
I'm
go to
asking
sleep.
Jazz. I mean, what's wrong with being
I'll
bloody?
sleep just fine.
All right, man. We went the whole different route. Well, I didn't. Oh, we're good.
Yeah, we're signing up for it. I'm gonna talk him into it.
We went a whole
Don't
different
worry.
route on this. I didn't know.
Don't
yeah,
worry.
okay,
All right,
we're good.
let's wrap this up because I'm waiting
All
on
right.
some Chinese food to come in.
I gotcha. Bull and the Bartender Show. When come back. To
I got
you.
dumplings coming, dude.
Nice. Guys, thank you so much for doing the show. Appreciate
Always a
it.
pleasure, man.
So Friday at 6:30, the Bullshitter Show.
Yep.
With possible special guest Mark the Bartender.
Yeah, not this Friday.
and Jazz. Oh, next Friday. Oh, the Friday after.
We're
next.
basically scheduling this, so get ready.
Gotcha. So not this Friday,
Mark
but next
that
Friday.
tape, editor.
Gotcha.
Dude, we're gonna get pre-gamed up too.
And then don't
Strong.
forget the Joel Weinkoop Show at 9 from 9 to 11 live. And you might have a stop by or a guest or talk to Joel
You never know.
segment. I'll plan it out. Bull and the Bartender Show. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
All right. See you next Tuesday. Only on Bulls Radio Lounge. What?
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.